furniture, what are the different types of furniture you find in a restaurant? We find chairs, tables, sideboard, also called as side station, and also called as dummy waiter, and we can also call it as service console. We will have a separate video about sideboard. So some of the furniture that you find in restaurant, chairs, tables, sideboard, also called as a side station, also called as dummy waiter, or you can also call it as service console. Now we have to learn about sizes of different types of furniture that you find in a restaurant. So let us go ahead and learn about the sizes of chairs, tables, different types of tables and sizes. Now we will see the standard size of a chair in a restaurant. Remember that chair may be having a different design, but when it comes to size of a chair in a restaurant, you have to specify a standard size. You cannot just mention the size of a chair as you wish. So the standard size has to be followed by all the hotels. Now I just draw a diagram of a chair. Assume that this is a chair. Now we would like to know the standard sizes of this particular chair. Now from the base, from the floor level up to back of the chair on top, you can just say the height of a chair is, this is said to be height, is 3 feet. The height of a chair is 3 feet, and 3 feet can also be written another way, like this. So 3 feet with a single quote. Now if you want to convert feet into inches, we should know 1 feet equals to how many inches. Here 1 feet equals to 12 inches. So since it is having the height of 3 feet, when we want to convert into inches, this 3 feet should be multiplied by 12 in order to get the size, that is the height of a chair in inches. So 3 feet can be converted into inches by multiplying with 12. So since we have 3 feet, that should be multiplied by 12 inches. So you get 36 inches. Then how do you write 36 inches? You have written FT, which indicates it is a feet, or you can also write it like this, which also indicates a feet. But now after conversion into inches, the 36 should be written in inches. So in order to write in inches, you can also write like this: 36 inches, that equals to, you can also write 36 inches. 3 feet equals to 3 feet like this. After converting feet into inches, 3 into 12, 36. Double quotes indicates it is in inches. So 36 inches you can also write, or you can also write it as 36 inches. So we have shown here the height of a chair, the standard size, the standard height of a chair here. And we also have other dimensions here. So this is called seating position. From the base or floor up to seating position, we have to calculate what is the height. So here we can calculate the height from the base, or you can say from floor up to the seating position. It is exactly 50% of this. 50% of this. 50% of this means, that means what? 18 inches. So you can write it here 18 inches. Now we are having 18 inches. If you want to convert into feet, what is the formula? 18 inches can also be written like this. So now this time we would like to convert inches into feet. So what is the formula? The total number of inches should be divided by 1 feet equals to 12 inches. We know very well that. So because we are converting inches into feet, so total inches must be divided by 12 inches. 12 inches equals to 1 feet, because we are converting into feet. So therefore 18 inches should be divided by 12 inches. So you get 12 ones are 12, and remaining is 18 minus 12 equals to 6 by 12. And you can also simplify this, 6 ones and 6 twos. So the final answer is 1 by 2. 1 by 2, that is feet. So you can say 18 inches equivalent to 1.5 feet. And this also can be written in feet, 1.5 feet. So this is equivalent to this one. So you can also write it here like this. One and a half feet, that equals to 1.5 feet. Like that you can also write it. Okay? Fine. Now we have to calculate this one also. You can also call it as a width or a depth. Okay? From the edge of this to the back of the chair. So now you can say it is also 1.5 feet. Now the question is, I have given here as a feet. Now your duty is to convert feet into inches, and this is in a mixed fraction. Now what is the answer that you get in inches? How do you convert? So you can also write it as 1.5 feet. Now we would like to convert into inches. Now how do you convert? What is the formula? Here the formula for converting feet into inches, for suppose take this is 1.5 feet. Okay. Now first of all convert mixed fraction into fraction. So 2 into 1 equals to 2, and then you have to add this one. Once again I repeat, write down this 1 by 2. This is in a mixed fraction. So you want to convert into fraction, so that you have to multiply these two, and then the resultant value should be added to this number. So I am just multiplying these two, and then I am adding this number to this number, resultant value. So here 2 ones are 2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2. Okay, and this is a fraction, that is also in feet. You can all write feet, or you can also write it as 3 by 2 feet. But I don't want in feet, I want to convert into inches. Now how do you convert? 3 by 2, you know very well that 1 feet equals how many inches? 12 inches. This time you have to multiply this with a 12, because 12 inches equals to 1 feet, and I want result in inches only. So it should be multiplied by 12. So 2 ones, 2 6, and 3 6 are 18 inches. So you can also write in inches like this, 18 inches, or you can also write it as inches. So these are the standard size of a chair that is being used in a restaurant. You may have any kind of design, but when it comes to size, you have to follow the standard size of a chair. Let it be any restaurant, all restaurants must be maintaining same standard sizes. Now the second one is tables. Mostly in any restaurant there are 3 different types of tables are used, and they are: first one is square, second one is rectangular, Third one is round, or you can also call it as circular. So these are three different types of tables that are used in a restaurant. Now we have to find out the sizes of each and every table. So we know very well that square means what? All sides are equal. So example, like this, all sides are equal. Rectangular, opposite sides are equal. Round, like this. So these are three different types of tables that are used in a restaurant. Now we will find out the sizes of each and every table. So we will learn first square. Square table. Here, square table of two types, two different sizes available in restaurant. One is meant for 2 people, the other one is meant for 4 people. In hotel terminology, single guest also can be called as a tax. So here, instead of telling 2 people, 2 guests, I can also use the term called pack. 2 packs means 2 people, 2 guests, 2 customers. So square means we know very well that all sides are equal. So I am writing here this is a square table, and this is meant for 2 packs. That means 2 customers, 2 guests. So 1 guest and second guest. You can call it as 2 packs. One and 2. Now we know very well that in case if it is a square meant for 2 people, if you come to know one side of a square, all other sides are equal. So what is the size of a table? So one side of this particular square type of table, which is meant for 2 people, is 30 inches. We can also write it as 30 inches. And if you want to convert into feet, very simple. 30 inches by 12 inches, because we know very well that 1 feet equals to 12 inches. So 12 twos are 24. 30 minus 24 equals to 6. So that means 12 twos are 24. Remaining 30 minus 24 equals to 6 by 12. Again we can simplify it, 1s and 2s. So finally you get 2.5 feet. So this is equivalent to 2.5 feet. So that can be written here. Also can be written as 2.5 feet. So if you know one side, all other sides also equal because it is in a square model, and but the size is meant for only 2 people, not for 4. So what is the size for 4 in case if it is same square model? So let us see now. Another one is now this is meant for 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can say 4 packs. 4 packs. Square model. Now this one is having 36 inches. In case if it is 4 packs, the type of table is square, then the size of this particular table is 36 inches, and we know very well that we can also write it as 36 inches can be written as, so 1 feet equals to 12 inches, 36 inches means 3 feet. 3 feet can be written like this, or you can also write it as feet. Now this is meant for 4 people and this is meant for 2 people. It would be better, it is always better if you use the word called packs. 2 packs, 4 packs. So this is all about a square type of table and the dimensions of this particular table. Now we move on to the next type of table, rectangular. Rectangular. Rectangular means what? Opposite sides are equal. Now and this is meant for minimum 4 packs, and it can also be given for 6 members. But normally this particular table meant for 4 packs. But sometimes when any guest comes with the family, there are 6 members and the restaurant is quite busy, they don't find any table, and only one table that is left in the restaurant is rectangular type of table which is meant only for 4 members, then we can politely say to the guest, for the time being we don't have any 6-seater, so that if you can adjust by yourself, we can arrange 2 more chairs, so that 2 this side, 2 this side, generally for 4 packs. But when you explain the situation to any guest, then if customer is agreed, then you can also arrange 1 chair on either side. So you can also give for 4 to 6 members. So I can write it here for 4 packs to 6 packs. Now we'd like to know dimensions of this particular rectangular type of table which is meant for 4 packs. Now we have to find out LB. So here LB means what? Length and breadth. So here this is having 4.5 feet, and this is having 2.5 feet. If you know one side, opposite side is also having same, so that you don't have to write it here 2.5 feet here. Similarly, one side, if you know that 4.5 feet, the other opposite side is also having same size. Now, what is the correct value in inches? So here 2.5 feet can be converted as, this is a mixed fraction, should be converted into fraction. So 2 into 2, 4 plus 1, that is 5/2. You can also write it as 5 feet. But if you want to convert into inches, now 5/2 into 1 feet equals to 12 inches, it should be multiplied by 12. 2 ones and 2 6. 5 6 are 30. Similarly, whenever you want to convert 4.5 feet into inches, then you can also do it. Take this 4.5 feet mixed fraction, convert into fraction. So this is equal to 2 into 4, 8. 8 plus 1, that is 9. 9/2. This is in feet. Now I would like to write it in inches. So 9/2, 1 feet equals to 12 inches. So it should be multiplied by 12. So 2 ones and 2 6. So that is okay. 9 into 6, how much? 54. So 9 6 are 54. So this is 54 inches. So now you can write it down as 54 inches.